Good morning, students. I am Shubham Chaudhary, and this session is for Class-VII students on mathematics. And the topic that I will cover is integers. So, students, till now we have covered the properties of addition and subtraction of integers, closure property, commutative property, associative property, and additive property. So, student, what did we found in closure property? We saw that closure property for integer is satisfied under both addition and subtraction. But students, commutative property of integers was satisfied under addition, but it was not satisfied under subtraction. Same student, associative property was also satisfied under addition, but not satisfied under subtraction. And we have seen that additive identity for integer is 0. Now student, in this session we will cover multiplication of a positive and a negative integer. So student, we know that multiplication of whole numbers is repeated addition. For example, 3 into 5 can be written as 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is equal to 15. Now can we represent the same for addition of integers? Let's check it, students. We have the following number line. Now suppose we have to represent minus 5 plus minus 5 plus minus 5 equal to minus 15. So students, here since minus 5 is repeated 3 times, so we have to group 3 times with a length 5. So from 0 taking length 5, we have gone once up to 5, then twice up to minus 10, and thrice up to minus 15. But we can also write minus 5 plus minus 5 plus minus 5 equal to 3 into minus 5, because we can see from the number line itself that this minus 5 plus minus 5 plus minus 5 equal to minus 15 is grouped thrice. So we can write 3 into minus 5. So therefore we have seen that 3 into minus 5 equal to minus 15, student. Now similarly we can see for minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4. Now students, we know that minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4 is minus 20. Now let us represent it in the number line. Now this time we have to take the length 4 and we have to group it 5 times. I mean, we have to group it up to minus 20. Now after grouping up to minus 20, we can see that there are 5 number of groups. So that's why this minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4 is written as 5 into minus 4, which is equal to minus 20. Now students, in similar way, can you find 4 into minus 3 and 3 into minus 7? That task will remain as your homework, students. Please do those two sums. Okay students, as we have seen students, that using this following number line we can find multiplication of a positive and a negative integer. Now can we find this 100 into minus 2, because this 100 is a positive integer and minus 2 is a negative integer. So can we find in this way? Obviously we can find in this way, but if we gonna find this 100 into minus 2 in this way, then we have to group this 100 times, and that will be too much of time consuming, students. So students, is there any other way to find multiplication of a positive integer with negative integer? Let us find, is there any other way? Now let us see how to find product of a positive integer and a negative integer without using number line, student. Because we have seen in this case, if we gonna solve this sum using number line, that will be too much of time consuming. So student, let us see, if we are given 3 into minus 5 and we are given to find this in different way, then what we gonna do? First we're gonna find 3 into 5, then put minus sign before the product obtained. So 3 into minus 5, if we are given, first we have to product 3 with 5, and we know 3 into 5 is 15, and put the minus sign before 15, that is minus 15. The result is minus 15. Similarly, if we are given 5 into minus 4, then put the minus sign before and in bracket just multiply it, 5 into 4, which is minus 5 into 4 is 20. Just it will take quite 2 or 3 minutes to solve this. Find in similar way 4 into minus 8, 3 into minus 7, 6 into minus 5, 2 into minus 9. You can easily find this. These are the homeworks for you, student. Now let us see the question that we are supposed to solve. In this case, 100 into minus 2. Now this 100 into minus 2, if we solve in this case, what we have to do? Just we have to put the minus first, and then we need to multiply the two integers. 100 into 2. 100 into 2 is 200. And we are done in just couple of seconds. So student, this process makes your life easier to solve a product of a positive integer with a negative integer, student. Now student, do 3 into minus 5 is equal to minus 3 into 5? Think, student. Let us find out, students. To find this, observe the following pattern. We know, students, 3 into 5 is 15. Then next step you see 2 into 5 is 10, and 10 can be written as 15 minus 5. This 15 is the result of the previous statement, minus 5. Similarly, 1 into 5 is 5, which can be written as 10 minus 5, where 10 was the result of the previous statement. Similarly, 0 into 5 is 0, that is equal to 5, which is the previous statement result, minus 5. Similarly, by following the top 4 steps, minus 1 into 5 can be written as the result of the previous step, 0 minus 5, which is equal to minus 5. Minus 2 into 5, which is again the result of the previous step, minus 5, which is minus 10. Minus 3 into 5, which is again minus 10, result of the previous step, minus 5, which is minus 15. So we already have 3 into minus 5, which is minus 15, and using this strip we found that minus 3 into 5 is equal to minus 15. So we say 3 into minus 5 is equal to minus 3 into 5, students. So using this trick, we have find that 3 into minus 5 is equal to minus 3 into 5. Now student, what we can conclude? While multiplying a positive integer and a negative integer, we multiply them as a whole and then put minus sign before the product. We thus get a negative integer after the product. So basically, what is being told here? When we are given to product a positive integer with a negative integer, first we will product the 2 as a number and then put the minus sign before. That is been told. So student, there are the few tasks for you. Solve this, because see, for example, number 1 a, you are given 15 into minus 16. So what we have learned? Just product 15 into 16, find the result and put minus sign before the result. That will be the answer. So in similar way, find number 1. Number 2, you have to check in this way. You have to check, as we have shown that 3 into minus 5 is equal to minus 3 into 5. So in this similar way, you have to show that 25 into minus 21 is equal to minus 25 into 21. Similarly, minus 23 into 20 is equal to 23 into minus 20. You have to check these two, and you have to write 5 more examples, 5 more such examples. Okay, student? So this session was up to this. Till now, if you have any confusion, please feel free to ask.